Hey guys, Harry Thomas here with some extremely important movie news. Warner Brothers has announced the official release date for Fantastic Beasts 3. It was initially going to be released in November 2020, but the movie has now been pushed back an entire year to November 2021. I can see why this news would be disappointing for some fans, now that we have to wait even longer than we thought for the third Fantastic Beasts installment, and there are several reasons for this. I'll discuss and share with you my reasons as to why Fantastic Beasts 3 is delayed, and why this delay may benefit the movie in a long run. Sadly, the critics and the Harry Potter fandom as a whole were overly harsh and critical about the underrated and epic Crimes of Grindelwald last year. And while it was still a financial success with a box office haul of $650 million, the movie's box office results were still lower than Warner Brothers were predicting. And to me, the low box office was not just because of that unjustified, far too low 37% on Rotten Tomatoes, but also the movie was released in an overly crowded fall and winter movie season. It was competing with Mary Poppins Returns, Ralph Breaks the Internet, Aquaman, Bumblebee, and Into the Spider-Verse are all at that time. And after the backlash from the Harry Potter fandom and after the lower box office results, J.K. Rowling and Warner Brothers, they don't want to rush the third movie. They want to spend more time on it to make sure it is as perfect as possible. It goes to show how passionate about this franchise they are, as they are doing all they can to make sure they release the most satisfying Wizarding World movies for the fandom, even if the fandom is currently unsatisfied with the franchise. I'm sure they will like Crimes of Grindelwald better after seeing the third movie, as the plot twists and turns that Crimes of Grindelwald took in its third act will make more sense once they see the third movie. I have the utmost of confidence. And it may also have been delayed as Catherine Waterston, Tina's actress, is currently pregnant, so they'll need to postpone production until she has her child. And also, Dan Fogler, Jacob's actor, confirms that the third movie would be gigantic, bigger than the first two combined. If that doesn't get you highly anticipating this movie, I don't know what will. If this movie is going to be more epic than the first two combined, they'll need even more time to shoot this all. It was originally going to start filming in fall to 2019, but now they may begin production officially in spring 2020, and the film should be completed by November 2021. And this isn't the first time a Harry Potter / Wizarding World movie has been pushed back. The first was The Half-Blood Prince. That movie was originally going to be released in November 2008, but Warner Brothers pushed it back to July 2009 to get a summer blockbuster hit out of that movie, and that was a smart move. And Warner Brothers have learnt at this point not to rush out their movies. Like Justice League was criticised for being too rushed, so they are learning with Wonder Woman 1984 to not rush that movie, so they pushed it back to 2020, and they are realising this with Fantastic Beasts also. Warner Brothers did also make the mistake of forcing Peter Jackson to rush the Hobbit trilogy with giving him little time to prep it. So this decision may perfect the quality of the movie. The longer time J.K. Rowling spends writing the scripts and the longer the production team have to make the movie look as epic as it can, the better the quality of the product. And I've heard that the third movie will take place in Brazil, so we'll get to see the Wizarding World in Brazilian culture. That is going to be extraordinary. So the production team will certainly need plenty of time to work out the look of the Wizarding World in 1920s Brazil. And while the Harry Potter movies began as and although the Harry Potter movies began with gold titles and then they converted to silver, the third Fantastic Beasts looks like it's going to convert back to golden titles, which is awesome. So now Fantastic Beasts 3 is officially my most anticipated movie of 2021 by far, and in the meantime at least we have Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker and Avatar 2 to make up for the absence of Fantastic Beasts in the 3-year gap between Crimes of Grindelwald and Fantastic Beasts 3. So yeah, J.K. Rowling, you're awesome. Don't let the haters knock your confidence. Crimes of Grindelwald was perfect to me and my family, and I cannot freaking wait to see what you have in store for the script in Fantastic Beasts 3. Well, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this movie news update, and what are your thoughts on the delay for Fantastic Beasts 3? And if you have any predictions for the movie, what would they be? Please comment and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow on Twitter and on Google Plus and on Instagram. And I'll see you next time, where I may be reviewing some of the Land Before Time sequels. And remember, movies are us. Bye, guys.